we have a picture that I sent Karen or not. I recently attended the annual conference for the United Methodist Southwest Desert Conference. Last year it was held in Tucson. The year prior it was in Phoenix. And this year it was held in Las Vegas. As you might imagine, a church conference is made up of several things. Music, lots of music. Prayer. There were many thought-provoking messages from many different speakers, lots of laughter, and of course, church business as we heard this morning. You might wonder about an annual conference being held in Las Vegas. Well, it was done Las Vegas style. Elvis opened the conference Thursday morning with music. All of the special music throughout the day was provided by Elvis. Well, okay, it was an Elvis impersonator, but he was really good. I thought it would be appropriate to do some Elvis hymns this morning, and I asked Karen to have Lynette help us with that, and she told me this morning that her mother had the Elvis hymn album when she was growing up, so that worked beautifully. So thank you for that. So I hope you like Elvis music as much as I do. Elvis also ended our conference on day 4, sort of. Our bishop, who has a great sense of humor, said in closing, in the words of Elvis himself, there is only one king, and that's Jesus Christ. The theme of this conference was Lord, Heal the World. You might ask yourself, yeah, how exactly am I supposed to help participate in an undertaking that large? Well, the responding phrase at the conference, Lord, heal the world, was, and let it begin with me. One step at a time, one person at a time, one act of kindness at a time. One of the topics that was discussed were the issues surrounding immigration. I'm sure that immigration is a much bigger issue in Arizona than it is in Pennsylvania, and you all might have different opinions about immigration. But with the exception of my son-in-law, who is Native American, and perhaps a few others, we're all immigrants. My mother's family came to this country in the late 1700s seeking a better life. My father's family came from Scotland seeking better jobs in foundries and mines and steel mills. I listened to the stories from fellow Christian brothers and sisters, many located near the border in Tucson or Phoenix. I heard horror stories about people being pulled out of their jobs who possessed legal paperwork, and some were not only deported, but were held. What does that mean, held? Are they in jail because they're immigrants? They've done nothing wrong. I spoke with Amy, a pastor in Kingman. She and I sat at the same table one day, and she said that they were having an immigrant problem in Kingman, Arizona. Filipino teachers who had come to this country with appropriate papers, because we have a teacher shortage, are living in fear of being threatened. One pastor told a story of a child who at 18 months was taken from his immigrant mother. At the time, the child was malnourished and placed in foster care. His name is Angel. The foster parents loved and cared for him and decided to take legal action to adopt him. And they had kept the birth mother in the process throughout the system that they were working through. Legal adoption was underway. Recently, this little boy, now 5 years old, was taken from the family that loved him and sent back to a native country to a grandmother he had never met and didn't know. Why? Our world is broken. In the news, there are lawmakers being shot, court employees stabbed leaving work, fighting in Israel has increased. People are in fear. My church recently asked me to do an active shooter training, which I had done at the hospital where I worked. To me, that's sad that we have to do that. A recent concert was canceled near our home because a country singer that was scheduled to sing was in fear of standing on the stage after a shooting elsewhere in the country. There have been over 300 mass shootings in the United States. Most recently, a Church of the Latter-day Saints in Michigan, along with a Catholic church in Minneapolis and a synagogue a while back in Pittsburgh. I'm sure you all remember that. My granddaughter was recently stopped for a minor traffic violation. Although it was minor and easily resolved, the police officer held her for over 2 hours. The only reason I can think of for keeping a 17-year-old 2 hours for a traffic violation is that her last name is Hispanic. Her father comes from a third-generation Mexican family. I come from a third-generation immigrant also. Christian life as we know it is non-existent in many American families. You're right, we can't fix the world's problems, at least not alone. The responding phrase from annual conference theme, Lord, heal the world, and let it begin with me. Let it begin with me. The kids passed out some pebbles, or we had some pebbles passed out this morning that I brought to share with you. I want you to hold that pebble while I talk this morning, and I believe that we all have pebbles. Gandhi once said, the change you want to see in the world, be the change you want to see in the world. But it's kind of like those instructions you get on the airplane, that if there's a problem, if there's an emergency, you put your oxygen mask on before you put it on the person next to you. That's a hard thing for people, especially parents, to do. But you can't help someone else if you don't have your oxygen mask on. We can't help someone else if we aren't healthy Christians. We have to be healthy Christians. We Christians have to be part of a healthy church. Even a healthy church, and my sister will laugh at this, even a healthy church has sometimes been compared to the game of whack-a-mole. Everybody knows that game, you know? Every time you fix a problem, it seems another one pops up. But Jesus is our North Star. I think that's a profound statement. When we are lost, that's the direction we need to go. We aren't and can't be Christians that sit around and talk about what's wrong and what everyone else is doing wrong if we aren't stepping out to do what's right. We can talk the talk, but are we walking the walk? We Christians claim to be a welcome, loving people. We may not understand or like someone's lifestyle, culture, background, or clothes for that matter, like I mentioned to the kids. But we need to accept them as brothers and sisters in Christ. Haven't we all supported evangelistic missions over the years to teach people in other places about Jesus? Now we need to accept them as Jesus did. If you remember the story of the woman at the well, Jesus was traveling from Judea to Galilee and stopped at Jacob's well. He asked a Samaritan woman for a drink of water. That was totally unheard of. Jews did not speak to Samaritans. But Jesus offered her living water in exchange for that cup of water. At the time, this incident was shared by word of mouth throughout the region. Many of those people who came to believe in Jesus and became part of the early Christian movement. We don't want to be like the Jewish priest and Levite in the parable of the Good Samaritan that Randy read for us this morning. Who is my neighbor? Jesus was answering that question. Who is my neighbor? The priest and the Levite passed by a Jewish traveler that they saw lying along the road, one of their own religion and culture, who had been robbed and left beaten on the roadside. I can only assume that this man must have been below their station in life. But a Samaritan who was despised by the Jews, not only stopped to help the man, but took him to a nearby inn and paid for his care. I'm just one lowly person, so how can I make a difference? I want you to think about that tiny pebble you now hold in your hand. We have all stood by a pond or a lake or the river and tossed in pebbles. It's kind of fun. It's relaxing. Go by the water and you toss in pebbles. And you get that ripple effect. That tiny pebble can cause a ripple feet and yards out into the body of water. As I told the kids, a ripple effect can be positive or negative. We never know how a small thing that we do or say can affect other people. We don't always see those results. We may never see those results. Not long ago, I ran into a young woman at Target. Over 15 years ago, I taught a certified nursing assistant, a CNA class, at 2 local high schools near my home. I'm ashamed to say I did not recognize the young woman when she spoke to me. She said that she was so happy to run into me, that she had taken my class, and out of high school she had a baby and did not pursue an education. She then was so proud to tell me that she recently went back to school to get a degree. She said that she remembered our classes and I had influenced her to go back and study nursing. She said excitedly to me, "I'm a nurse." I remember another young lady who worked for me also. I fired her. She actually contacted me several years later to thank me. For any of you that have been in a position to fire someone, it's a difficult and painful process, not something that someone normally thanks you for. She said that my firing her was the best thing that had ever happened. Losing her job had caused her to change her lifestyle, to give up drugs and alcohol. We don't always see the ripple effect that we cause. A negative comment or an interaction can also create a ripple effect, but it can cause a lasting ripple effect of hurt and anger. It can make someone vengeful and destructive. Think about the effects that an abusive household can have on an individual as they go through their adult life. A battered woman who has no self-esteem and has been alienated from family and friends. A child who has been raised in a household hearing angry, destructive comments about people not like them, who go out and behave badly, creating fear and intimidation in neighborhoods and on city streets. No, we can't stop the bad stuff that's out there in the world, but we can prevent more bad stuff from happening by the way we manage our Christian lives. The Good Samaritan team at my church is a perfect example. They help whoever needs help. They're currently helping homeless kids in my community, regardless of race, nationality, or gender preference. The men's group sends kids to church camp. Some that don't even necessarily go to church, but they might after they spend fellowship at church camp with other kids. The Quilters Guild at my church provide quilts for all the Head Start kids in the community. Here at Faith Presbyterian, you have similar missions and community projects, such as your food box in the parking lot, your work with the Salvation Army and men's and women's shelters. How many moms or teachers or someone who heard about any of these good projects and might think later, that was really nice of them, I need to do something too. We need to be the catalyst that stops the hate and the prejudice and the judging. Christians need to be the role models and the examples that people look up to. We never know when our words or behaviors are creating that ripple in the lake of humanity. And we want them to be positive ripples. We want someone to say, those people came from Faith Presbyterian Church in Hermitage. And we can't do it alone. We need God's help to guide us through these muddy waters. It's reminiscent of the old song, standing in the need of prayer. It's me, O Lord, standing in the need of prayer. Not my brother, not my sister, but it's me, O Lord, standing in the need of prayer. As you hold your pebble, think about the influence of those around you. Use your pebble as a reminder when you pray that we ask God to help us to begin this positive process. Let it begin with me. Lord, heal the world and let it begin with me. As I told the kids, put your pebble somewhere where you can see it when you get home. A windowsill, a dresser, a desk, wherever it might catch your eye. And let it remind you to take a minute and ask God to guide you. Let it be me that makes a positive ripple today. Will you hold your pebble and bow your heads and pray with me? Lord, guide us and use us to be a catalyst for good. Help us to demonstrate your words and your works by the things we do and say to others around us. Give us the strength to help you heal the world, starting with each of us, one step at a time. Lord, heal the world and let it begin with me. Amen.